Oh. Bushcraft smoker. This is gonna be awesome. Inside, we ain't just cutting no carrots with this puppy. Catch, clean, and cook trout dip. So big. We don't mess around. We don't play, baby. Let's go, baby. This one's going back though. What is up, guys? Welcome back to another mainstream adventure. Today, we're not on the stream. Once again, it's a little cold for that, but we are on the ice. Of course, you know, I gotta do a little ice fishing, why we still have ice. Holiday seasons are upon us. That's why I'm rocking the Demolition Ranch Christmas sweater. Catch, clean, and cook trout dip. Today, we're going to be attempting catch, clean, and cook, but we're gonna spice up the cooking end. I've been kind of boring with the cooking of my fish, cooking them over just a fire in the coals or cooking them in the back of my car. I think today I'm going to build a bushcraft smoker and then smoke my trout, not even then eat them yet. I'm going to then take the trout, create a delicious trout dip. This recipe is perfect to bring to like football events. I know the Super Bowl's not too far away, I don't think. Bring it to like the New Year's Eve party, whatever you want. I think this is a recipe that even non-fish lovers will love. So stay tuned. We're gonna make some delicious smoked trout dip. So while I'm trying to catch a fish, this is also going to be kind of a gear video. So the fish finder that I'm running is a very affordable fish finder if you're getting into ice fishing. It's the Garmin Striker 4. I was very skeptical about fish finders before I experimented with them, but they're awesome. Some people may call it cheating, I'm sure. Doesn't put the fish on the line for you, that's for sure. I'll try this one. Does it not look like I'm just standing on open water? Possible thumbnail. Please don't include this part, Aiden. Goofball. Anybody watching me, they probably think I'm an idiot. Oh man, I hate this freaking tripod. They have a possible mark. Oh, just move to the next hole if you don't want to eat, man. Come on. It has been quite windy since I've gotten out here. This video may be slightly confusing as well because I did a little wardrobe swap after I caught my first fish. There we go. Oh, knocked over the camera. That's a brookie, baby. We're making trout dip. Oh my. And a mess of my line. Oh, eggs everywhere. That is going to be a beautiful brook trout to make some trout dip with, guys. Whew. I'm running a tiny HT jig head with these here Euro Tackle Micro Finesse. Little crazy critters. 1.1 inches, tiny little soft plastics. So I do have one fish already. Number 3. The magic one. Something's going on down there. I say that every time, don't I? This time I really think something's going on down there. So the possible reasoning behind the slow fishing, because I was here and I, not gonna lie, slayed them, did all catch and release just the other day, but there was snow on the ice. And I have a sinking feeling that the ice is completely clear and see-through like this. The fish probably don't like shadows and things around the hole and around on the lure that you're fishing, but that's just a game theory. Just to show you guys this, I can usually have a pretty good sense of ice safety, and obviously if it's cold out and the ice is cracking, that's no big deal. But as I'm walking, it's about 50 degrees, right? 40 with a wind chill probably, but as I'm walking, let's see if you can hear this. I'll put the GoPro down next to my feet. Okay. There we go. That is not good ice. That's okay though, we're headed off before it starts to melt anymore. Remember guys, safety first. Definitely want these suckers if you go through. Might as well clean the trout while I'm right here and I'll bring a mess home with me. Another key item to my kit here, I always like to carry a Swiss Army knife. This one is like the fisherman's version, I believe. It has that cool little weird koi fish on it. Yeah. Always keep a knife on you guys. Quick way to clean a fish. Right from the anus up. This girl's right full of eggs. I'm not killing all of her eggs. They will not reproduce. These are stocked fish. Probably start a feeding frenzy right here on these eggs. Yeah, the substrate on the bottom of this water that I'm fishing is not sufficient enough to support the life of a breeding brook trout. The waters get too warm and the bottom's not sandy. Give her a dunk of her own freaking slime, that's great. Now trout, if you want to get out a little bit of the fishy flavor, you'll see there's a dark line headed up through on the back side of the trout's spine. So you just take your thumbnail, run it down that line a few times, clean out that blood. That'll eliminate some of the fishy flavor. Only thing is, I'm not sure I'm gonna have enough to share with the Fowler crew. Sorry guys. Just wanted to slow down real quick because I think this is quite funny. This is like 30 seconds down the road from where I was fishing. Now that doesn't just look like open water, that is open water. Literally 30 seconds down the road. Let's get back, build that smoker, and get to cooking, guys. Guys, here's the plan. Yes, I have headphones on, just to go ahead and ignore that. Beautiful, brand new, available at Fowler's, Makery, and Mischief. The reveal, here we go. Still's got the plastic on it and everything. The Bushcraft chopper. A collaboration between the Cooking Guild and Fowler's Makery and Mischief.com. Got the Fowler signature on this side here and the Fowler logo on the steel. We're gonna put this thing to the test. We ain't just cutting no carrots with this puppy. Let's run it. Okay, we have some of these little birch whips. I'm going to make a tripod essentially for the smoker. Let's see how the Bushcraft chopper performs. This thing's sharp, I will tell you that. Let's see, just drop it on this limb. Ooh, sheesh. Let's cut this tree at the base. Oh my, wow. This thing is sick. Sheesh, I like that. Do not copy me. Really putting it to the test. Okay, got my 3 sticks to make my tripod. Let's get on it. Tripod right here. Again, this is gonna be a very small smoker, but the plan is I'll have a side fire, base it with a stone, cover it with pine boughs, and then yeah, I'll just slow smoke that trout. Recognize that maybe from the last video? Ooh, that's locked in pretty good. Now we'll get our stone to put in there. We have plenty of natural stone walls here in Maine, so just gotta find a nice flat rock or two to set in there. And that one will do. Chuck them back. One more for safety. Okay, that one. Let's see if I can bust this. Yeah. Got it. Got a good source of water not too far away as well. I can wet this ground around here. Next step is going to be getting the pine needle windshield on there. thing's pretty sweet, guys. And with that last chop, that should be enough. I got a pretty good pile here. So what we got for pine boughs, Bushcraft chopper, still holding up strong, no nicks on the edge of the blade. Get our side fire burning, and then we'll throw the greens on there. I'm gonna use the candles from the last video as well. Gonna need our adobo as well, of course. Okay, so I know you're behind the tripod right now, but we're just getting the initial fire started. And then I will take the coals from this, put it in our stone area here, and use that to smoke the fish with. This is why I like carrying those candles, guys. Watch my last Dollar General video for a reference. There we go. Shelter. That's exactly what I would not like to happen. Hey, calm down, fire. I want some coalified wood. It'll kind of burn, but not really. Got my trout here. I'm gonna just go right through the gill plate. I string it through. This is like a natural cotton string. I probably would not use any sort of coated line. Oh, I gotta hit it with some adobo, of course. Go ahead. We're already in the smoke, but we're gonna go inside and outside on the head, because we're gonna eat the head for sure. Just make sure we get that thing properly adoboed. Boom. Now we're gonna drop this beautiful little trout inside of our smoke zone. Tie it off here. I'll show you close up here in a second. Okay, we're getting a little overboard on the fire. Oh, and our trout did not hold at all. Okay, we've got our Bushcraft smoker. It's not very big, only about 2.5 feet in height, but perfect size to smoke up a single beautiful brook trout for our trout dip. This is gonna be awesome. I'm gonna tie this side in just slightly more with some pine boughs, let it sit for a bit, and let it cold smoke. Yep, stay tuned. We'll have a smoked fish here pretty soon. There's a trout dangling in there. Don't want to change the airflow very much, because then it starts to spark up. This is my first time building a smoker. Sorry, I'm kind of losing light. Hopefully you can still see me. But first time building a smoker. It's a balance of getting the right wood in there. Of course, if I had a pre-prepared bag of chips that were to the perfect curing, that'd be cool. But I'm picking up wood that's super dry and then also super wet. So just trying to keep the fire going enough. Just a little longer in here. A lot of people, I'm sure, have these Traegers. There's a ton of different smokers that you could have at your home. I don't have one, so, and I figured it'd be fun anyways just to build a Bushcraft smoker. It's pretty easy. Just a little dome of pine boughs, really. I'm gonna smoke the rest of this fish, hang around, make sure the fire doesn't blow up into a thing. I gotta go get some ingredients for the dip, and then we'll get to making that up. Yeah, quick 360 on this quick smoker. Nothing too crazy, but very achievable for the average Joe to build. I do plan on having to finish it off. I don't have enough time where I could sit here and cold smoke this trout, and I don't need to preserve this meat. I just want to add the smoke flavor. Welcome back to the back of the vehicle cooking show, except for this time we're not really cooking. We're gonna whip up this smoked trout dip really quickly. I ate some of it, so this is about like a half of a trout, really. But this is deboned trout meat already in the bowl. Second ingredient is just going to be some cream cheese. I opted for the chive and onion. You could always add your own. If you don't like chive or onion, just use plain cream cheese, or you could add some fresh chives as well. I'm gonna throw in a couple pickled jalapenos here, and then some mayonnaise as well, and that's the simple ingredients. I did season the fish already with adobo, of course, but let's get to whipping this up. Okay, first we're gonna start out with a bit of the cream cheese here. We'll kind of turn all these ingredients in one at a time. This bowl is definitely undersized for what I'm doing here. You can look up just smoked fish dips online. I have no actual recipe here. I'm just kind of winging it. Something that will go on a crack-a-doo.
Put down a crack-a-doo.
Oh goodness, it's because my hands are oily, I swear. What the? Is it frozen? Good night. Summon the strength of the jar opener. This one's for my future wife. I got you, bae. That was cringe. Future wife, don't watch this part. Ooh, those are kind of mushy. Just really mushy. Maybe I shouldn't have let them freeze. Just add a little hwang to it. A little pickled jalapeno. Going crazy here. Just chop it up with a fork. Mash that right in there. Why not? Okay. Just gonna turn it in. I don't even. I'll show you guys right now. This is why I'm not allowed to cook inside, guys. Probably wonder. Whoa. I swear it's gonna taste better than it looks. Wow, I'm making a mess. Why wouldn't I just go get a bigger bowl? I don't know. Because this is a Chris show. Cut to me like suggesting that you bring something that looks like this to like a family party. This recipe is perfect to bring to like football events. Bring it to like the New Year's Eve party. They'd probably disown you from the family. I don't know. This has got to be better than what's that weird salad that people eat? It's like a marshmallows in it and stuff. Ugh. This is probably somebody's favorite salad in the comments, I guarantee it. Okay, I'm gonna clean this up before I show it to you guys. Ooh. How do I mean, I'm not a picky eater, but just from that taste, I think I can already tell I'm gonna like it. I gotta grab some. The king of crackers, the Ritz. If there's a better one, let me know. I don't know if you guys can see the trees in the background. We went from no snow and 50 degrees. This is Maine for you, really, too. No snow, 50 degrees, too. It's about 29 right now, and we got probably solid 5 inches of snow. Like I said, Maine, the weather can change in a snap. There you have it, guys. A super simple fish dip. Not the best presentation, but let's see how it tastes. Give it a taste test here. Whoop. Here we go. Not too fishy. That's pretty dang good. Scoop for you. Cheers. Like I said, you could use any fish, whether it was store-bought or something you caught. You gotta give it a try, guys. I think this is a good way. Oh, broke the Ritz. A good way to use fish in a different way, rather than just frying it. Of course, yes, thank you, Wind. Thank you. Awesome, guys. Thank you for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed that super simple smoker that I built. I do hope to build like a more permanent one, maybe out of metal. That way I can smoke some deer meat and whatever fish I catch in plethora. If I caught a ton of like white perch or something, it'd be cool to smoke those up. End it with one more cracker. Thank you guys for watching another mainstream adventure. Get outside and have some fun.